features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts in your speaks. Don't drink a blunt on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the cream. Drink, I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I hate from the bleach. Rain the alarm, it was 2 minutes. I ship it off like a message. Time to heat this up, what's the temperature? For some reason, they all on my cellular. I can't lose, so don't be a competitor. Whipping 392s, not the Teslas. It's the habit hustling on the regular. Ain't know that was your. Like how my neck look like a chandelier. I mean how my neck look like a chandelier. Drop 2,500 just on some gear. I don't. You know my pills. Since that's the head too far from the real. I slow, but I see that clear. Man above only man that I feel. Leveled up, we in 2 different tiers. Lost so much just in 2 different years. Yeah, I hide in my bag, now I'm gone. Ain't no way I can cap in my songs. Free new birds till they send them on home. Where I'm from, gotta keep you. All the hate, I don't condone.
Welcome to NBA 2K21. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. We are back with a...
That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. So here's Miami's starting group. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And there's Iguodala. And it's Dragic in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Pass to Lopez. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Iguodala with it. Up and in on the layup.
He fights through some aggressive defense. Iguodala using those broad shoulders and not taking no for an answer.
Here's Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Iguodala finds Crowder. Here's Butler. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dragic. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Giannis. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Dragic with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Iguodala. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Here's Iguodala, following the basket by Giannis. Iguodala, the pass to Adebayo, and the shot is good.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Here's Giannis. Outside Matthews. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Butler following the basket by Brook Lopez. Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Fires at the elbow. Off the left rim and out. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Butler covering. Takes it off the glass.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Here's Lopez. Great D that time from Adebayo. For the Heat, their last game a loss to the Grizzlies. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. Robinson comes in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
The Heat leading by 6. Here's Hero. Dragic looking for an opening over Hill. Here's Olynyk. Banked in off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Inside, here's Connaughton. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And for a 7-footer, you know, Lopez distributes it well. Consistent at looking to set up his teammates.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
And it's the Heat with the ball. George Hill missing his last shot. Here's Hero. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. Hill passes to Connaughton. Misses in close.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Shot's good by Hero.
And that's what Hero can provide. Points from distance. I don't know if you want them coming from that far away, but that's 3.
The layup missed.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
It's good. Olynyk's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
It's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Dragic. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. Now the pass to Adebayo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lopez, and it's Korver in for Pat Connaughton. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Heat.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time as one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
There's Williams. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hero. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Kyle Korver, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with George Hill. Then it's Marvin Williams. And it's Ilyasova in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Clock at 4. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Robinson misses. Bucks trail by 14. Here's DiVincenzo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Fantastic pass from Korver there to a teammate who is left all alone, seeing the court well.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Some changes here for the Heat. Jay Crowder's checked in for Olynyk. Butler comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Iguodala in for Robinson. Miami leading by 12. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Jones with the stuff.
Well, intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Bledsoe left side. Middleton outside. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And a 4-year deal signed by Eric Bledsoe last season. That's the ball club showing some commitment to the type of hard work that Eric has put in. And it might end up being a value contract given his level of contribution.
Butler, no good. Bucks trail by 11. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. Brent Bledsoe, an impact player at both ends, but some have questioned his decision-making in the big moments.
Well, he's not a traditional floor-seeing point guard, and it's not a guy who's going to set up for his teammates through the pick and roll actions where they're going to have open shots. There's a lot of instinctual and natural ability that comes with the play of Eric Bledsoe.
Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And they double up Giannis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Bledsoe outside. And the Bucks miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Jones slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now here's Matthews. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Matthews against Iguodala. Outside Butler. Dragic kicks to Jones. Pass to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Heat lead by 20.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Butler. Crowder against Antetokounmpo. Crowder, the pass to Butler. Offensive rebound, Heat.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's Butler that time on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout called. The Bucks coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The Heat also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Derek Jones. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Andre Iguodala. Now, here is Robinson. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Count the basket. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. 3 from Matthews. Rebound by Olynyk.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Dragic against Hill. Dragic left side. Passes to Butler. Hill against Dragic. Pulls up on the elbow.
And a great first quarter for him, but he seems to be slowing down here in the second.
Here's Hill. Doesn't go that time. Dragic with some nice D. With 4 seconds on the clock, that one's not going to go. And so it's the Miami Heat cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 29 points. And in the city of Miami, plenty. And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in at the 1. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. They get the rebound, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Heroes checked in for Miami. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Hero. He has 5. Loads it up for Adebayo.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Butler, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The drive by Iguodala lays it up off the glass.
That's something Iguodala would like to do just about every time. A good scorer around the rim.
Lopez, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez, because he's been able to step out and shoot threes, along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Now here's Crowder, and Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Back to Middleton from downtown. They get it again.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Here's Iguodala after the basket by Milwaukee. And the pass to Hero. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hero's got 7 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Outside, Jones. Back to Iguodala. Pass to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Iguodala. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Timeout.
He's got 6.
Oh, we've seen this so much throughout Andre Iguodala's career. Just a gamer who refuses to let the defense get to him.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And the Heat with some changes. Olynyk comes in for Crowder, and it's Duncan Robinson in for Andre Iguodala. For Milwaukee, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Williams' shot is off. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Robinson. The teardrop falls in.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
To the inside. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside Korver, a second chance effort, and he knocks down the jumper.
That's really Korver's game in a nutshell. The catch and fire mentality is what has made him such a special player in this league for a long time.
Now here is Robinson. Passes it to Hero. Three-pointer. Here's Adebayo. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Adebayo's got 8 here in the quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Korver, no luck.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Williams with the ball. Jones covering. Hill dishes to Williams. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
This is the confidence you love seeing. Sometimes Williams wastes no time in getting his shot off.
Here's Hero. He's got 7, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Kyle Korver. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Now here's Butler. He's got 11. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Connaughton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Miami rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got George Hill down out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Matthews in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And here are the Heat now. George Hill missing his last shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Hill bring it up for the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Adebayo. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Matthews. Brown outside. Rebound by the Heat. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Dragic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. None against DiVincenzo. And the basket by Hill.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Bucks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Lopez with the steal, and it's Bledsoe off the drive.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And Miami making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Here's Nunn. Hill has the open look. From outside, off the mark. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the court. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Yeah, I got to stay in front of Bledsoe. I love seeing when the little guy starts to fly.
Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. None against DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hill kicks to Iguodala.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you got to hit Eric Bledsoe extra hard to prevent that type of scoring opportunity. Just too physical as a point guard.
Williams, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. You hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Heat also with the sub. Heroes checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
And now Iguodala running the floor all by himself. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here's Williams. Bledsoe outside. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And last season, we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce the Elam ending, a target score, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star Game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Here's Brown, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points. Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Kendrick Nunn playing at Southside Chicago's Simeon High. That's the exact same high school that one Derrick Rose came from. He also played alongside Jabari Parker and won 4 state titles there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Williams passes to Connaughton. Nunn grabs the board. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Heat.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bam Adebayo.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Now here's Iguodala. Leonard kicks to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Nunn. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
None, that's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Kept alive, Lopez, and the rejection by Leonard.
There's some good commitment from Myers Leonard on defense there. Gets his hands up and swats that one away.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Both good from the line that time. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Brown feeling it out a bit. And Silva pulls it down. Now Nunn. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in this league, big part of the team. Have those expectations put more pressure on you individually?
No pressure. I think I'm gonna do what I do each and every night. I'm not gonna play well every night, but I just gotta focus on me, this team. Can't worry about the outside influences.
A real leader, Jimmy. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.